Hong Kong will ease COVID-19 restrictions from next week. Infections in Hong Kong have been on a downward trend, with daily cases dropping more than 90% since a peak in March. Dine-in hours for restaurants will be extended to 10 p.m. Certain businesses and public premises, including gyms, sports venues and cinemas, will be allowed to reopen for the first time in months. Deborah Wong with this report.
After 4 months of relative tough restrictions, there is some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm here right now in the district of Wan Chai. Now, lots of popular food haunts here. As you can see behind me, there are small local eateries and there are also upmarket restaurants here. But you know, no matter the size, big or small, all these restaurants, all these eateries, after 6 p.m. they have had to shut their dine-in services. They can only offer takeaway.
But that vibrant food scene is set to return next Thursday. It's a much-needed relief for a pandemic-fatigue society.
梗係好啦，喂大佬，響即係呢一段咁長嘅時間，有時夜晚行耐咗，出到街哇冇嘢食，咁你又要逼住又要買翻去屋企，又冇乜選擇，因為好多餐廳都冇開嘛。
Convenient for me because I often outside and I can bring out my son outside together as well, so it's very convenient for me.
Over the last few months, the international business community had urged the government to relook tough social restrictions, one of the world's most stringent. With no exit plan in sight, over 70,000 expats left the city in February, a sign of frustration or diminishing confidence in the financial hub. That prompted Chief Executive Carrie Lam to review the restrictions last month. The government has spent over $77 billion in the last 2 years on anti-epidemic measures, including subsidies and rental waivers to hard-hit sectors. But Mrs. Lam knows it cannot replace resumption of regular operating hours. Hence, the easing now.
Everything is is in a very good preparatory mode. The rooms, the beds, the vaccines are all waiting to tackle any possible surge in situations. So with this greater capacity, it would be very, very unreasonable and perhaps unacceptable to the majority of Hong Kong people to continue to close all these premises and allow people no chance to lead a normal life. I don't think that is what Hong Kong people want.
Mrs. Lam says the reopening will be done in phases to keep a lid on infections. And she says the government will review how phase 1 of the reopening progresses before deciding how to proceed with the subsequent phases. But businesses are already welcoming the relaxations.
Perhaps help us because these few months the business dropped like 65%. The thing is the prices from the suppliers getting higher.
I can't offer the part-time staff in here anymore. I only have few staff for us, and even full-time have to turn to each other, have to work only half day. It's good that the governments are open for us, and I can let more people go with dining. I can do the business much better.
But policies have changed rapidly as the situation evolves, so some are still wary about celebrating too early.
好耐咯喎，已經咁嘅日子，但係要即係為咗大家好都應該嘅。如果大家唔做好啲，咪又容易反彈咯。
Hong Kong's number of daily infections have been below 2,000 for a week, and on Wednesday, it recorded about 1,300 cases. Deborah Wong, CNA, Hong Kong.